Welcome to another big edition of Headbanging Zulu UK's Big Weather Production. Sunny and about 20 Fahrenheit, or 20 Celsius, 70 Fahrenheit. And it's almost supper time for some people. Yeah, you can say that again. Hi, everybody. There's the little black sheep. Stanley Cup playoffs, game 2. Edmonton in the blue, up 1-0 in the series. But it's double overtime. Here's Florida on a breakaway. Woohoo! Yay! Ah! Love it. Series tied 1-1 now. Going back to Florida to the best of 7. Unbelievable. Gotta love it. Woohoo! His parents celebrate. Oh, welcome to another edition of ranking the albums, or ranking the songs, I guess, on the albums. Black Sabbath, Sabotage, 1975 release, 50-year anniversary, so what the heck. This was next to impossible. Some of it was really easy and some was really hard. Booklet. They didn't know much about booklets back then, did they? Anyway, just going to rank them from least favorite to favorite, so let's go. This is the one that, the least favorite. It's in between track 1 and 2 of the album. It's called Don't Start. How did they word it? Don't Start Too Late. So to me, I've skipped that every second I've ever listened to this album. I don't like that at all. So what a way to open the program. Okay, what do we have next? So on the vinyl, it was easy. Side 1 is great. Side 2, not so great. But that's just my opinion. I think some people like this song. I don't. Sorry, but... Am I going insane? No, it's... It's a really long song, too. Oh, no, it's not. Four something. I've always felt it was longer. But it's, I don't know. This little guitar solo is good, but... Anyway, let's get to the next one. It's hard to do this on my computer because it doesn't show track listings, the numbers of the songs. How ridiculous is that? But not. Wait a minute. I better just wait. Come on, pause. Yeah, that is the right one. Number 6 out of 8 is Supers. I don't like how they write this. It's Superstar, but it's spelled Super then TZR or something. So I don't know what. Never made any sense to me, but. This is what they opened their Sabotage tour with. So to me, this is a nothing as well. I don't know. It's heavy guitar part, I guess, but then it has a pretty part, but it has that. I don't like that kind of singing, but anyway, that's... At least it sounds more... This part sounds like Black Sabbath. Okay, number 5 is... the last song on the album, The Writ. This is the one that's long. It's 8 minutes long, but... These ones I've all played remind me of stuff that I don't care for on Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die. Just... I don't know. But some people... It's different. So everyone's different. That's just my subjective. Okay, after that, of course now this thing's not even showing the name of the song anymore. So So from the writ, we go to the thrill of it all, which is here. This little riff's okay. Just, this part has synthesizers in it. This must be, I think, did Rick Wakeman, I know he played on Sabbath. No, maybe it's Jeff Nichols, but someone's doing synthesizer that just a shock to a Sabbath fan, because in Volume 4 he didn't have that, or Master Reality, or Paranoid. But this guitar, I mean, it's okay song. I give it a bit above an average, but I still don't listen to it. If I put the CD in my car, I won't listen to it. Like, I haven't heard this part for years. That's mainly because, well, part of the problem is that the other part's so fantastic that this seems a notch below, but whatever. Ooh. Are we getting to the, we're getting to the hard part now. That's why I've been scared to do this album review for, or whatever you call it, for a long time, because I could never pick between track 1, 3, and 4. So 3 out of the 4 songs on side 1, but I have to do this to this song. I can't believe I'm doing it, because it's a 10 out of 10, just as high a rating as the other of the top 3. But to me, this is one of the best songs in rock history. When it plays. Really neat intro, like just different. Then, now there's Black Sabbath. In fact, if a UFO came down and said, play me some heavy metal, I could pick this as my #1 song to let them hear what it sounds like. It's just... And Ozzy's singing is really fantastic. Of course, I just missed it all, but... Such a perfect song. Bill Ward. And there's footage of them on, I think it's Don Kirshner's rock concert from '75. And this was one of the songs they played live, and the sound quality is perfect. The video is perfect, because that was it ABC TV? I think so. But anyway, professional TV studio recording. But anyway, I'll end up playing this whole song. It's so perfect. #2 out of the album after this intro. But Tony, he mentioned more than once that he likes to put the quiet part, because he has these little intros, like Embryo on Master Reality, like these little instrumentals, I mean, mellow to make the heavier sound heavy, or the heavy sound heavier. Can't even think and talk at the same time. So after you hear this little thing, which I skip every time, but then you go into this. And I've read where some people figure this is the greatest heavy metal song of all time, and I won't argue with them. Gee whiz, I haven't heard this on a home stereo for a long time. I was hearing it in the car, and now this is another extra explosion of sound on the big speakers. It's funny, other bands seem to always cover this song where I hold the... Oh, why not? I guess why not? But this is such a high register to sing in. There's live concerts that I've listened to on YouTube and stuff where he can't quite make that high level. I can't blame him, especially after singing on tour and stuff. But anyway, so what song do I rate higher than this? And Bill Ward. Oh, how much time left? Oh. That's only a little bit of this. Oh yeah, I've got to admit, yeah, I forgot. But this has this, that rhythm. But this is a part of the song I always skip. Right. Hold on. It fades into this. Again, that's where he wants the light in the shade or whatever, like the polar opposite thing. Sometimes they play that part live, sometimes they don't. But I always skip this part because it's just, and Ozzy even sings on it. But then again, that makes the next song my number one song, that as heavy, probably their heaviest song. Oh, I don't know, they've got a lot of heavy songs, but I don't like some of the words in this next song at the end, but the guitaring is what I'm thinking about. Okay, what do we go into? Oh yeah, how long is this? 9 minutes and 43 seconds. So it starts out with kind of a Megalomania, name of the song, but so usually I fast forward to this part. But when it kicks in, it just is unbelievable. I think, well, I haven't listened to Priest really much after Screaming for Vengeance, so they might have heavier stuff, but back then, this was just such a heavy thing that I don't know, Priest matched him, at least, well, Priest wasn't even around in 75, I don't think, they're just starting. That might be when the first album came out. But I'd always pick up the record or the needle, and there's a cowbell part, and then it just, here we go for a rock and roll heavy ride. Cowbell. It's in both speakers, really separated. They must have done one guitar and then layered it over here, but it just, and how simple, just like punk rock. Just only a couple of notes, but la la la. And Geezer Butler's bass playing on this is just intense. But anyway, then the solo. I used to crank this just before work. This, Supernaut, and Rainbow's Light in the Black were the three big songs that I'd play before work to get hyped up and then have to run for the bus. Like, I had a 10-minute run to catch the bus at the bottom of the hill. But, anyway, and Geezer's bass just keeps, and it clicks into this little part at the end. And it's just like it finally runs out of gas. It just gave everything for a studio song. But anyway, that's it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget, slower traffic, keep left or right. Right, cloudy.